you know, one of these days recently, I'm going to stop forgetting to fix the light setup. Hey, Rachel. So, right, this is going to be about right, like what you're talking about. But I forget that a lot. I bet you almost all the time. Um, Buddy, happy Sunday. I hope the day was restful and or productive. Um, I was up late last night, so I might have passed out for a little bit longer. Um, but yeah. So I'm here. I've got Thai food. I didn't get to shave, but that's because I spent my spoons on getting a new phone. Um, I've been putting it off for a while. I've sort of had to on account of like when I tell y'all that literally the um, the lock button was falling out of my old phone because of how much I've dropped it. That's not a joke, actually. Um, so I just had to bite the bullet and go sort that out because otherwise, yeah, that would have been nasty work if I hadn't gotten that sorted out. Like literally, it could have been that like the lock button would have fallen out at some point, and then I would have been like, ha 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 ha. Ha. But yeah, that's where we're at. To recap briefly, what happened the last time we played SMT Nocturne. Um, as I recall it, the last time that we played Nocturne, we went up the first part of the Tower of Kagutsuchi. I don't remember how many parts it split into, but it is big enough that I'm going to reemphasize this. In most other dungeons in SMT Nocturne, if you have save terminals, they are usually labeled with letters. If you have an unlabeled save terminal, it's usually the one that's like meant to teleport you close to the dungeon entrance and back out again. So, like, you might have something like dungeon name A, dungeon name B, etc. The Tower of Kagutsuchi is so big that the first save terminal you run into is called Tower of Kagutsuchi 1. Not unnumbered, not A, Tower of Kagutsuchi 1. So, we did the first part of the Tower of Kagutsuchi, we kicked the crap out of Ariman, who was the god of Hikawa, who was sponsoring the reason of Hijima, a world where everybody works in harmony with each other. And that sounds, right? That sounds like a good thing, except that what Hikawa means is that it's like, no, nobody has any free will. Everybody is dedicated to working together, period. You do not get a choice as to what that unity looks like or what that harmony looks like. Everybody works in perfect harmony without harmony and stillness without disrupting it. And it's like, so basically you just want zombies, is what you're saying. So we kick the shit out of Hikawa because we're not doing that. So technically speaking, our ending path was already decided by the time that we actually got to and entered the Tower of Kagutsuchi, we'd already had our ending basically laid out for us. There was no other option except the ending that we're getting, and I did that on purpose because any of the other endings in this game, I'm not saying this to say that they are bad. I discussed this once before. The other endings in this game are not bad, but they require that you agree with the other reasons that are presented to you over the course of the game, and none of them are personally compelling enough for me to personally back. As story beats and as like story analysis and like story stuff, they are very, very good. But talking to like which one do I have the most personal like investment in, the Freedom ending, where basically we sponsor no reason and we're just like, and we're willing to take on like the scorn and the burden of being quote unquote rejected by everyone else by virtue of being willing to reject those reasons. So yeah, that's the ending that we're going for. Because I think I basically said, yeah, we're not like, I'm not throwing my weight behind any of the reasons. Like I said before, Hikawa's reason of Shijima is basically so yeah, as you see, right, Kagutsuchi 1A, and now we're at 2. But yeah, okay. So now we are coming up to a fairly meaningful decision. So, y'all will see that I have a skill called Deadly Fury right there, right? And the thing about Deadly Fury is that it hits all enemies and has a high crit rate, but has a slightly lower damage threshold than Gaia Rage, which has an even higher damage threshold but a lower crit rate. And the reason why this matters is because this is the important part. Pardon me a second. Reason why this matters in terms of like want, force, repel, stop. I don't think so. Titania will get prayer eventually. Shiki Oji has, I think, all the things that I really need. Nyx, at some point, I have to see if I can like figure out what's going on with her. Yeah, yikes, basically. So yeah, one of the things I'm going to have to consider in the next sort of leg of this is whether or not I want Gaia Rage over Deadly Fury. I feel like the answer is probably yes, only because let me see here. Yeah. A lot of people yeah, because like this is the main thing, right? Like Deadly Fury, and this is the part that I'm having trouble sort of justifying. I'm not really sure one way or the other. The thing about crits in SMT Nocturne is that they guarantee you extra turns when they hit, right? So the fact that Gaia Rage has a lower crit rate means that I have a lower chance of, on the average, popping extra turns. And extra turns are technically more important than getting bigger damage. And so, like, a lot of people, when I'm looking at guides and stuff, at least from what's immediately um, presented to me, a lot of people are like, yeah, Deadly Fury is better because you have a higher crit chance, which means that you have more opportunities to have like press turns and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, I see that. That makes sense. So that's where, so to speak, that's where I'm stuck, as it were. Where I'm sitting here sort of like trying to think out whether or not I'm willing to trade Deadly Fury's higher crit chance for more raw damage from Gaia Rage. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy and put it over here. But yeah, hopefully everybody is doing well. Thank y'all for coming by as always. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see here. Opposite the same. Okay, I see. So, let's take some looks around. Your feet landed. Oh, right, because we had a float. We had a float ball in play to avoid getting stuck on some stuff. Okay, cool. I got 620 Maka. That's nice. Alright, Warcry. Like, one Warcry is not the worst thing in the world. Flowers is weak to nerve. Okay, if I have any nerve attacks, then that should be fine. So yeah, you see how I have one of those, you see how I have one of those icons flashing, right? That's a pester. Um, Anytime that I get a press turn, it basically means that I get an extra attack. And in particular in Nocturne, like having the opportunity to get extra attacks is very important. This is one huge tower. Can you believe we're only halfway up? Well, no need to worry about Isamu. He's ingested all that Magatsuki after all. So, for people who are new and haven't been like here for like a lot of what's been going on. Basically, Isamu is one of our friends from the world before all this happened. Basically, the entire idea behind this conception, such as it is. So, we can't directly recruit Yolunga here, so we're gonna just have to, like, play it by ear, basically. I could fuse one. I have the materials to fuse at least one Yolunga, but, that involves, like, actually getting some stuff together. So, Yolunga is weak to ailments and nullifies magic. Okay, so then that means that we need to play this a little careful. We're gonna throw a Deadly Fury. And there we go. So yeah, that's the thing about Nocturne. And this is one of the things that gives Nocturne the reputation that it has, right? Where if you are not careful about how you approach certain things in random battles, even you will mess up, hit an opponent's like resistance or something that they nullify or reflect or absorb, and then you lose press turns, and then you get your shit pushed in. Okay. Second platform. Stop when you reach the button. Okay. Which is this one, I think. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking really hard about Gaia right now. I'm thinking really hard about it. Because, like... Shit, I meant to do Mazamba. Or... Yeah, I meant to do Mazanda, and I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking too hard. Alright, let's level up for Ska. So let's see here. Honestly, I'm thinking about that. Because, like, Force Repel is not bad. It basically means that when Skahawk is hit by Zan spells, she outright, like, reflects them instead of, she reflects them instead of taking damage from them, basically. Well, she already had a nullification for it, but now she outright reflects them so that enemies take damage from those instead of... Mix resists magic, and so does Lilith. They have to move. Alright. God damn, Lilith dodged that. But so did we. Okay, cool. So now we can focus on this one. Punching the lights out. That works. Alright, let's see here. Lifestyle. Yeah. So if you're wondering why I don't spend a lot of time healing the main character, it's because he has a skill called, I forget, it's like Life Walk or Life Gain or something, but basically it regenerates HP while I'm walking around, so I don't really need it in that particular sense. Okay, cool. And now we can just take this and go up. Yeah, so basically, this is why I'm kind of like at an impasse, right? Because, on the one hand, right? On the one hand, Deadly Fury having such a high crit rate means that not only do I get press turns, I can potentially get relatively useful damage spikes that are really good for just like knocking people around. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So like, Mage is, in terms of like straight damage, much stronger, but an anti-light dark shield here. Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna do any of that though. So okay, can't do that because I was about to do Mazandine and I would have like fucked up and gotten somebody killed. So, fun fact, that door right there is the next boss battle. But we're gonna pretend I didn't see that. Okay, so I can't use physical attacks here that are multi-target, because if I do, that Abaddon is going to reflect at least one of them, I think, and I'm going to get my shit pushed in. This is quite literally how I died once before. So I'm going to double check what Abaddon's weaknesses and resistances are before I hit it, because I got my shit pushed in, I think. So, Abaddon resists magic. Hang on. No weak point, resists magic, nulls light, repels dark. Okay, so then it might not have been that, but like, I don't know. I just remember being in a fight with an Abaddon once. I used physical attacks and got my shit pushed in. So, Okay, Yolunga blocks ice. That's good to know. Hey, Stubby. Yolunga also blocks wind. Okay. Get your ass back in here. Ah, fuck! Okay, that could have gone way worse. Hi, Stubby. How you doing? Okay, light. Physical damage to all foes. May inflict poison. Damage relative to HP. No, we're not doing that. Because basically that means that as Kuhalen's HP gets lower, finally get a catch streaming. Hey, Mayfire, what's up? Also, to whoever followed, thank you for the follow. We do keep those follow alerts anonymous so that people can lurk if they feel the need to. I got a chakra drop. Okay, you know what? I'm cool with that. That's cool. But yeah, hopefully both you and Stubby are doing well. Good to see you both. All right. So the reason why we skipped the room where what's his face is, debating if my choice of having 6 slices of bread and a cup of grapefruit juice is a valid dinner. We've come pretty far up. We're all taking a rest now. There's a monster demon up ahead. He might hit us with his hammer if we get near him. Oh, well, that tells you who that is. But yeah, the real reason why we came up here is basically, hang on, where's the stuff? I need to check the map again. So the real reason why we didn't do the fight and why we came up here and skipped it is mostly because, this is progress. This is the progress side, that's why. Let's not do that. We want to come over to the other side of the basically speaking, this next part of the Tower of Kagutsuchi is relatively flexible insofar as how we choose to handle things.
Hello there.
Looking for the hottest stuff in town, then you come to the right place. Cool. We can now actually get the last Magatama in the game here, Kailash.
That okay with you? Oh? That okay with you? Heyo! A present for you. Got it.
Alright. And now I've got all the Magatama in the game. Well, all the ones that you can buy, anyway. With everyone here, this place reminds me of Asakusa.
I have been waiting for a guest like you. In this land, there exist certain things that hold demonic power. Yes, the Magatama in your body are what I'm referring to. One who possesses a demon's strength, yet retains his humanity. We have long awaited such an individual. And then along you came. You, a human with the strength of a demon, have succeeded in gathering all the Magatama. We have concluded that you are indeed worthy of a reward. Take it to his lordship. He, who once protected Tokyo, shall surely aid you with his awesome might. Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather. Oh? Are you sure? Oh? All right.
So, and now we arrived at Tower Kagutsuchi 3, right? So, with all this said, with all this done, now that I have all of the Magatama that you can buy in the game, this has unlocked a certain side quest, which we can now take some time to do some cleanup for. Okay, so basically speaking, at this point, we get the spirit of Hachiko with the sword in her mouth as an ally now. The funny part is that I could tell you, but that would be spoilers, wouldn't it? So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the Tower of Kagutsuchi 1, and then we're gonna go downstairs from here, basically. If that question was remotely accurate in any way, that was not intentional. Shrug emoji. For those who are unfamiliar with the joke, basically whenever I say shrug emoji, that basically means that maybe the person who's saying this to me is right, maybe they're wrong, who knows? I'm not telling. Okay, Grim Hekala resists physical attacks, so I need to not hit Grim Hekala. Spiral Viper is really strong. If you hadn't noticed, Spiral Viper is like absurdly strong. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm really undecided, truthfully. Right? Like, Gaia Rage is not a bad move by any like stretch of the imagination. Yeah, no, like Nocturne's music is really, really good. And imagine you haven't even gotten a chance to hear like what I personally happened, especially for this segment of the game. The Reason boss battle theme is really, really good, and you haven't gotten to hear that yet. Imagine. I don't remember how to get. I don't remember where the entrance is. No, we don't want to fight y'all. Y'all are. Don't need to do that. Give me a second. I have to try to remember how to get. Okay, yeah, the 132nd floor is really where we want to be. We don't want to be down here. It's too far down. I was trying to remember how to get to where we really want. So here's the thing about where we're at right now. The obelisk used to be its own dungeon before the Tower of Kagutsuchi descended. And basically speaking, right? What basically happened is that so I went too far down, basically, is what I'm saying. Or I went down in the wrong direction. Okay. I wanted to go to the Marunouchi save terminal. Is really what I wanted to do. I was trying to figure out how to get back downstairs, and my brain shut off a little bit because I wasn't sure. So, right, the thing I was explaining. So, the obelisk used to be its own dungeon, and it still is. You just have to go further down to access the other parts of it now. So what we're gonna want to do actually is go back up to Power of Kagutsuchi 1. We want to go back up to that save point, and then go to Marunouchi. And then from there, we should be able to access. We just want to get to the immediate outside of. Oh, you got shocked. That's unfortunate. Yeah, decisions. Because like Deadly Fury, having such a high crit chance is really good for potentially getting extra pest turns. But I don't know if I want to rely on that all the time, right? Because I don't necessarily have a way of like boosting crits in any guaranteed way, right? And that's the main thing that like and that's the main thing where I'm like, if I don't have a way to like force guarantee crits, it's one of those things where I'm like, do I still want to keep this or not? Because as you see, like the spike from a good crit hit basically makes it so that it's like, well, ha, you ate shit. And then, but then when it doesn't crit, it's not like nothing happens if you don't get a crit, but it's like, eh. Dekarabia fled. That was funny. So that's the reason why we wanted to like get out here. So we could come over here. Kostubachi, Kanda. Long ago, there was a hero who fought against the tides of time in pursuit of a better world. His name was Kaida no Masakado. He's probably watching over us even now. After an ass something like that, I'd run too. Yeah. I'm gonna come back over to Marunouchi real quick because I realized that something I should do, just to be safe, I should make a safety save. Because basically, this next part, I have some mini bosses to fight. And I should be a lot more careful about how glibly I sort of step into this. Because, yeah, getting my shit pushed in, not a good time. So yeah, Kailash as a Magatama is basically a little more focused on magic with a couple other supporting things, but the most important thing is that it has normal resistances. So nothing will particularly screw you up, and nothing will particularly mess with you either. That said, we are going to put on Kailash. Because here's the thing I know for sure. As long as I have at least a spare level, if I really decide that I want Rage, I can switch back. As long as I have at least one level left, I can switch back and pick up Gaia Rage if I really want it. But Kailash has a very important skill that we definitely want. Yeah, like Kailash has a skill that we almost definitely want. It is by far one of the most infamous. Wrong. No, we're not doing it. Wrong door. Kailash basically has one of the most infamous skills in SMT Nocturne on it, and Demi Fiend is the only one that can learn it. But basically, we don't unlock it till like level 80. And right now, we are at level 73, right? So, basically the way this works is that for a Magatama, right, if you want to learn a skill from it, there is a certain level threshold that you have to reach while you have that if you are at or above a level threshold while the Magatama is ingested for that skill, for a specific skill, you have the opportunity to learn it or pass on it. So, in this case, the skill that we want, we can only get from this Magatama once we've hit like level 80. And once we are either at level 80 or past level 80 with this Magatama equipped and all the other prerequisite skills learned beforehand, that's when we can. You see the grave of Masakado. The Lord's sword began to shine. You are surrounded by a bright light. So, here we are in the Bondo Shrine. Do not have an automat in the Bondo Shrine, which more or less means that we basically kind of have to take it as it is. There is no automat here in the Bondo Shrine. So, basically speaking, what we see is what we get, in so many words. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's see. Okay. So for this next part, we need to make absolute. Oh, that's rough. No one can ever know. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Deeply appreciate it. Big the exclamation point type in the chat. I would deeply appreciate that also. So let's see here. We got to think a little here, because basically the issue that I'm going to run into here, such as it is that basically a lot of my best wind element demons are all weak to electric attacks. So basically speaking, I'm going to be playing with a little bit of fire here. If I go in with the team that I have right now, Skyhawk is going to eat an immense amount of shit. Because basically the only... So, I need to take Quetzalcoatl out of the party, for one, because it's not going to be useful. So, Quetzalcoatl comes out of the party. Let's see here. So... Hey, Shiny. But yeah, I gotta think about this. Here's the main thing, right? Basically, anybody who's weak to elect here is kind of a liability, but Skyhawk is like the best. Skyhawk is like the best that I've got for. Skyhawk is like the best that I've got. Okay, but I am gonna need somebody with the card. You know what? I'm gonna put in Shiki OG and we're gonna hope this goes well. But how you doing, Shiny? Hopefully well. Alright. Okay, cool. That works. I'll take that. Okay, Barong is weak to what? Weak to dark. Okay, I think I've got somebody that has at least one of those. So, let's see. No, Deadly Fury. Tempest. Good enough for me. Life's... Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So not having an not having the auto map here is actually a lot scarier. Not in like a literal sense, but a lot more taxing than I was expecting it to be. So let's see here. Deadly Fury. Yeah, okay. Ow, ow, ow. That's fair. Okay, cool. Takumi Kazuchi is actually weak to wind. That's good. So right above here, his lordship is up there. So basically, for the Bondo Shrine, the sort of like main, the main mechanic of the Bondo Shrine is that we have these pillars that we need to examine in order to actually like meet the person that we came here to meet. There's a pillar. Will you lower the pillar? Yes. Are you attempting to lower this pillar? If you plan on entering the shrine, you must defeat me. Now, let us fight! Oh, wait, this is backwards. I did the wrong person. This is the... I did the wrong person. Oops. Okay. This is fine. Really, actually. I just need to rearrange the team a little bit. In this case, if we're fighting... This is Jikoku Ken, right? Okay, so I messed up, and I got this backwards. So, anyway. Basically, the way that I need to deal with this is that I need to switch to, I need to summon in... I think this is, the team that we have here is probably fine, but really and truly, in order to make my life a lot easier, Shiki Oji, really, we want somebody different instead of Skahawk, also. In this case, really, we want, instead of Skahawk, we want Parvati. And you'll see why in a second. Alright, Dragon Eye. Gotcha. Oh, right. That's the reason why I wanted Shiki. Alright. I might have horribly screwed this up. Yeah, this is cooked. I fucked this up tremendously. This is probably still at least moderately recoverable. I just need to yeah, so Quetzalcoatl will be fine. Basically, I messed up and approached the wrong pillar, got the wrong boss, and now basically I am attempting to scramble my ass back toward making this work. Basically, thankfully, this is not completely botched. Thankfully, we're just in a little bit of a tight spot, but it could be worse. We're okay, at least for right now. We do need to We do need to deal with that though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's take that one from the top, actually. That we're getting cooked. So yeah, basically this is sort of like the way that the Heavenly Kings work. This is why I made a save. This is why I went and made a save before coming in here. Because I wasn't paying attention and I basically picked up the wrong boss for the party setup that I had laid out, which means I was spending time trying to scramble instead of actually putting my foot up his ass. No, we didn't kabuki that. I had to call an audible because I fucked up and wasn't paying attention to the instructions that the guide gave. So I triggered a fight with the wrong boss and subsequently got my shit pushed in because I was busy trying to having to re-scramble my team for the boss that we wound up encountering instead, which was not the one I meant to fight. So, not even a gutsy bunny, because gutsy bunny implies that it was something I did in terms of like equipment where I fucked myself over, and that's not what happened. It's literally I wasn't paying attention to the guide and I fought the wrong boss sort of deal. Alright, I need to make sure that I switch to It will also probably help if I can at least skip Kailash's first spell. Because then, if I can skip Kailash's first spell already, that gives me a little leeway to switch to another Magatama. Okay, so let me, like, actually do this correctly this time and try to pay attention. His lordship is in that shrine. You must lower the 4 pillars and defeat the 4 heavenly kings in order to see it. The 4 heavenly kings are really strong, so be careful. Yeah. Well, fighting the wrong boss might count for that. Grumble. Yes. Suddenly we're fighting the Elite Four in a monster collecting battler. So yeah, basically for those of you that caught the fight though, the way that this whole thing in the Bondo Shrine works is basically that each of the 4 heavenly kings represents a specific element, and for those elements that have chances of like doing horrible things where you will suffer if you fuck up. That's basically kind of the gimmick, right? So okay. So let me do this correctly. So okay, had left the yellow shrine. Okay. Let's do this correctly. Follow the path and head down the first ramp. Okay. Yeah, no, fuck that. Like, you're not getting me again. Alright. So over here. Alright, so follow the path and head down the first ramp. Okay, cool. First ramp you see, go around, and then go down the second ramp right in front of you. Around, down the second ramp. Right in front of you. Okay. Let me make sure that I've got right. Yeah, I've got. Okay, cool. I've got Kailash on right now. Yeah, we need more vitality. Makara Karn repels magical attacks once next turn, affects the entire party. We have magic. We should have access to magic mirrors at this point, I think. So I don't really need this. And there are other demons that can learn Makara. There are other demons that can learn Makara Karn, as well as Megiddo. Ah, fuck. I got cursed. Fuck. Yeah. I could fix this if I went. Oh, this is the one that they need. This one right in front of me. I could fix this if I left. I could fix this if I went to go leave the shrine, but like. That involves leaving the shrine, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Let me think here. Oh, god damn it. Go fix that. I want to go fix that. Oh, Jesus. Then I have to leave and then come back. Ah, fuck. Nah, fuck it. It's too much work. Alright, so let's see here. I'm probably gonna regret that. And if this screws me over, I am absolutely willing to take if this screws me over, I'm willing to take a gutsy on it. Like, I will accept the fact that I fucked up and I gutsied myself. Absolutely. Okay. Now, this said, oh. Oh. Okay, now I have to go fix it. Man, fuck. Okay, fine. Jesus. And shit. Basically, the reason why I'm grumbling is because, basically being cursed apparently not only means I can like go and like screw myself up and like hit and like actually do damage to myself. It also means that I can't switch Magatama, which is the more annoying part because I need to do that correctly in order to get through this part without getting my shit pushed in, basically. I literally... Oh, I hate it here. I hate it here. Let me out. So basically, I wasn't anticipating that either. Alright, yes, I'm gonna leave the area. Okay, so, like, all that was really said when I went to go look up what the curse effect does on the internet was like, yeah, you lose press turns sometimes. But no, you lose press turns either by randomly attacking or by taking random damage, and you can't switch Magatama on top of it. It's like, okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Hate it. Hate this. Hate it. Okay. We're gonna go fix that. Back to Asakusa with us real quick. Because, no, actually. Also, being cursed is one of the only ways to get certain fusions at the Cathedral of Shadows. So you got to be careful about that. So yeah, basically, apparently also from looking at it, Kailash also has the highest probability of cursing you in general. So if you're trying to avoid that, that's not the Magatama that you want on, basically. So basically speaking, by the look and sound of it, the only time I actually ever want to equip Kailash is when I'm deliberately trying to learn skills from it, and then that's it. Okay, so let's just rearrange the party from that. Because I'm gonna need Skahawk, because she's got my best magic. If there's a fusion, you need to be cursed on a full moon to get that just spiteful to the player. Yeah. I don't think that there's something. I don't think that there's one like that, but don't quote me on that. I could be quite wrong. We're gonna want Shiki-Oji. And probably Pravati for this party, I think should do. Because if the worst I have to do is cover Skahawk's weaknesses, then if the worst I have to do is like cover Skahawk's weaknesses, then I should be okay. Arabia handled. Alright. So let's go back to Masakado-zuka again. Alright. So yeah, apparently Kailash has a 75% chance of cursing you on level up. Which is, that was a choice. Now I'm good. I'm not in the mood to like do a bunch of that right now. I want to actually like get this mini boss stuff underway. Really, I would really prefer to do that, honestly. So, yeah, we're good. Thanks. All right. Okay, so either this is gonna go great or I'm gonna fuck this up terribly. Let's find out. Are you attempting to lower the pillar? Hi. Yep. We're gonna do this on purpose because I need to set up some stuff. The fuck do you mean missed? Oh. Oh, you bastard. I see you. I see you, you bastard. I see. You think I don't see you? I see you. Hey Risu, doing alright, all things considered. I should have done Sukukaja, because now if I get hit by... Ooh. Okay, good enough. So, that... Okay, this will work. So this means basically we can cover Scott Hawk as long as I'm careful about this. Also, Wind Cutter sounds like they'd be a horrible companion for long cards. Gotcha. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Shiki Oji, I love you. Shiki Oji, my beloved, I love you so much. Shiki Oji, you're the best. You know that, Shiki Oji? You are. I love you. I love you. I love you. Vati here uses a Mediarama. Alright. No. Oh god. It's okay. We at least got this. Ooh. Ooh, got a crit. Alright. So yeah, basically this is kind of like the Shat as it is, right? We basically literally just kind of keep pounding away at we keep pounding away at the weaknesses that we can, and because now has a Magatama on that will deflect thunder skills, it robs Zochoten of the extra turns that he could be using to like push our shit in, basically. Gotcha. Well done. Alright. 5,000 experience. Cool. So yeah. We can fight at least 3 of these nerds without having to worry about like pushing ahead too far. Learn Brainwash. Shiki Oji's thinking, sure, what you got? Stun Needle became Diorama. I'll take that actually. That's really good. Thank you. Thou art worthy of mine alms. I got a Sofa Dropper. Okay, so basically speaking, this is kind of what these fights are going to like look like. I have to spend a lot of time deliberately playing off against weaknesses and like forcing my way down through each of these nerds by like doing that basically. Zoto yeah. Zochoten and Jikokuten are basically the ones I have to worry about the most because getting frozen or shocked is a lot. TM. Is this pretty much endgame for you? More or less. Literally, this is me taking a break from like doing the last dungeon in order to like come down here and get this bonus stuff basically. Okay. So now that I'm actually like knowing that I'm going in to go fight Jikokuten, I can focus on actually getting my party set up correctly. So we're gonna return everybody to stock, and then we're gonna resummon the team. So Jikokuten, as y'all saw when I basically beat it last time, Jikokuten basically is ice element. So we're gonna bring in Quetzalcoatl. I still need Parvati. And I basically don't have anybody else that can really put out like high tier fire magic aside from Parvati. So basically whoever I put into the next slot, if they either resist magic, the only problem is that I can't put in Titania. I can't put in Titania because she doesn't like Glacial Blast is all she's got, and Jikokuten resists ice. So I guess Queen Mab will do, actually. So we'll put in Queen Mab, because the nice thing about Quetzalcoatl is that Quetzalcoatl is mostly just there as like the other ice resistance, and then for Magatama, I can switch up again, right? If I have anything that repels ice or nulls it, then that's fine. Well, actually, since I guess since I have what's its face in for that, I can probably actually switch either to Gaia or to Kailash. Though Yeah, I'll do Gaia, I think, because then this will give me a better boost for other stuff. And also, right now, I'm not fighting anybody that's using Force Magic, so it should be fine. Yeah, this should work, I think. So we're gonna come over here, go back downstairs, and go beat some ass, basically. But yeah, Risu, this is pretty much it. Like, I have this, and like, as far as other major boss battles go, another 3, maybe 4 major boss battles. These are all like side bosses that I'm doing right now. So I have like maybe 3 major bosses left in terms of like actual plot stuff. Okay, right. Amaterasu would actually like block fire. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, one debilitate after I've kind of like put you on your ass already is not gonna help you out. So let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so now that I'm reasonably more prepared for what I'm about to do, this should not be nearly as stress-inducing. Because basically, literally what happened the last time I did this particular fight, was that I literally didn't have my team set up the way that I wanted for the particular fight that I was in. So I got my shit pushed in, basically. Alright, so Quetzalcoatl's gonna get another level in a minute here. Alright, skill, Nesha. No, Mediarahan is a little much. We don't need that. Alright. Cool. Okay, here we go. Well, time to put the shame in the chat. We're talking. Go grab donuts. Enjoy donut run. Alright. So yeah, Jikoku 10 is going to challenge me to fight. Alright. Same shit, different day, just with ice magic now. However, now that I don't have to spend a bunch of time So yeah, basically I only need like one fog breath, and then I can focus more on stuff like Tarukaja and Makakaja. And use that to boost my damage up. So yeah, assuming that he doesn't have either Nikaja or Nekunda, I should be able to basically just like sit down and use a combo of boosting myself up with Harukaja and Makakaja, and actively just like pushing his shit in with Spiral Viper and stuff like that in order to make it around, basically. So yeah, Quetzalcoatl basically is just not going to die here. That's more or less what I've said for sure. Now I have like Queen Mad here as like extra healing if I need it, while I can let Parvati focus on like dropping Agidines and things like that. Yeah, and that should be the last. That should be like the last Makakaja to put out. Yeah, one more Tarukaja, and then that's pretty much. Yep. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, she's cooked now. Because what's gonna happen is, yep, attack and cooked. That's fine though, because I've got I'm willing to use one Palm Uprising here for this to sort this out. I'll throw down another Fog Breath though, just to fuck him up a little bit more. Because unless he has the Kaja or the Kunda, like, it's not gonna matter. So providing might have lost her magic buffs. Yeah, she lost her magic buffs, but that's fine. Well done. Alright. So, that's 2 out of the 4 done, which to me is as good a sign as any to probably go up, go out, save, and then deal with the other 2 afterward. Okay, you block fire. That's good to know. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna head up out of here. I'm gonna go back to Marunouchi, save, fix my face in a couple other ways, and then basically at this point now we have to deal with I won't let you escape. Okay, bro. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to fight, so we're not fighting. Like, stop it! Nocturne! Nocturne? Nocturne! We're cool, Nocturne. This is enough now. You can stop. Thank you. Like, I get it. You're being cute, and it's not actually cute. You gotta stop. Alright. It's too bad. I'm not letting you. Okay. What? Okay, see, now you have to go and insist on it. I was just trying to be chill. BRB gonna go smoke? All good. See, they really could have just let me. They could have just let me leave, and it would have been fine. No one would have been hurt. No harm. No foul. Everybody's cool, everybody's chill, nothing bad happens. So you had to insist, didn't you? I see. Okay, so I have to leave through... Okay, I see. So I basically... Yeah, okay. I see. So basically I have to leave through... Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. I see. I see. Damn it! Hey, the jackasses. God. Alright. Okay, I got back the Maka that that got thrown away at least. Okay, so that path leads... Okay, so I have to go back down, loop back around, and get back in order to get out of here. Should have just retraced my steps literally, or otherwise I would have been here. This would have been here. That's annoying. So, as annoying as all of this is, the reason why I want to do this now is mostly because the reward for actually beating all 4 of these nerds is really, 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 really good, actually. So, we want it. We do want it. It's worth all the trouble. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered, but it's worth the trouble. It's not going to make the last of the last fights particularly easy, because there is still a pretty big gap. There's a pretty big gap that the thing I'm going to get isn't going to cover still. But it will basically trivialize most random encounters. I'm going to go back to Asakusa. Save, heal, and then go back and do the other 2 that are left.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
So yeah, as y'all can see, I can, if I so choose, right? If I wanted to use a bishop on 10, for example, I very well could. If I didn't already have a Decoravia, absolutely. Huh. Actually, that would be incredibly useful. This would actually be incredibly useful. I could get this Yearlunger I could get Yearlunger and get back a good Thunder element. And get a much better Nyx out of it, and then Shiki Oji I could fuse with something else again. Okay, actually, I like this idea. The Shiki Oji, like, Titania at this point, I don't think is going to learn. Let me double check that before I say anything nonsense. So stats, Titania. Okay, what does Prayer do? Because if I want Prayer, if I give a shit about Prayer, then I can just force a level up right now. Restores all HP and cures all ailments for every member of the party. Okay, I give a shit about Prayer. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the thing I'm going to do. Because if I want to be really... Because Prayer, that is incredibly useful. It is extremely expensive, but also incredibly useful.
Welcome to the Cathedral. Are you sure? Oh, all right.
Yeah, this is the real question. Because Yearlunger isn't an extremely strong magic attacker, but it has enough to carry. So I have to think about this. Because either way, this Nyx is not doing a lot for me. Right?
right.
But prayer is a very good skill. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna make a save. So basically, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking a second to kind of like just reassess and sort of figure out where everybody is sort of sitting before I start pushing really hard for anything else in particular. So yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push Titania over to her next level. Because as it turns out, that prayer skill that she hasn't learned yet is going to be really, really good. It is literally the best healing spell in the game, from what I can tell. Restores HP to all party members and cures all ailments, so I want that. And then I'm gonna start doing a little bit of like fusion stuff to sort of clean a couple things out, get a couple things going. Just having a Yulunga around, even just like hold a body for a second, is going to be very useful because Yulunga nullifies all magic but is weak to all ailments, right? So if I'm dealing with somebody who only is able to inflict ailments through magic, that means that Yulunga can basically no-sell that and not have to worry about it, which is very convenient for the two enemies that I have to face that are left in this fight. So I'm gonna get that set up. So yeah, prayer, full HP recovery, and cures all ailments for the party. So at this point, yeah, like Mediatahan, I don't need that now. Alright, cool. That's handled. I'm not going to register
Welcome
this
to the
Titania.
Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
I'm gonna leave her slightly behind. So we have this Titania, right? I've got two options. Right? Because Nyx, really, as far as like options go, Nyx and Kushinada making Bishamonten will be helpful because Bishamonten is a very strong physical attacker, and I could use another one of those. And also repels fire, learns a good fire skill. And I basically should already have a way to get a better Nyx if I'm careful, I think. Right? Let me see here. Oh, right. Yeah. But at the very least, I know for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna take Titania. And I'm gonna fuse her with Nyx for Yulunga. And then here's what we're going to do. I want Glacial Blast. Don't need Mazionga because I got Bolt Storm. Watchful, definitely. Mana Drain, Limpa, don't need that. Mana Surge. Yeah, because Quetzalcoatl has also learned basically everything that Quetzalcoatl is going to learn, which means that ideally at some point I would like to fuse Quetzalcoatl off and away and get something that way. But we're gonna do Nyx. Actually, no, I am gonna register this Titania because I have no reason not to.
Are you sure? Oh? Are you sure? Oh.
Okay, so let's do this.
All
now.
right.
So Nyx, Titania. Mana Surge is a must for that. Debilitate is good. Glacial Blast. We don't need Mazionga, we don't need Watchful. Yeah, these should be.
Are you sure?
Damn it. Okay, so debilitate. Yeah, we have. Okay, so for now we still have Quetzalcoatl for Glacial Blast, so I don't need to keep Glacial Blast on me. Not for your longer, because as long as I have somebody that has it, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We do, however, want Watchful. You want Watchful. Makara-Khan could be useful, but Mana Surge, Prayer. It's basic and Debilitate. These are the ones that we want.
Are you sure?
Yes. Okay, cool. I am your Lunger of the Snake Clan. Me eat you whole. Yeah.
All right.
So that's handled. Okay. Let's keep making some space here. Because at this point, Kushinada is kind of like hit her. Kushinada's kind of like hit her the max peak of her usefulness. I don't think Queen Mab has anything else that we are really going to want. So I'm going to take a look here. Maziodyne and Makara-Khan are basically the things that will pick up a Queen Mab, and I can always resummon one anyway. So.
All right. Oh. Are you sure? Oh. All right.
So use Queen Mab and Kushinada. Kushinada and Queen Mab together will give me not what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh right. Queen Mab and Shiki Oji will give me Bishamon 10, and then I can summon back Shiki Oji after. So, Karukaja. Wait, who the fuck has mana refill? Hold on. When the fuck did Shiki Oji get mana refill? What? I'm not complaining, mind you. I'm just confused. I'm not gonna complain, to be clear. I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? When did you get that? Anyway, okay, so we'll do, because Shiki Oji and Kushinada. Nah, I want Bishamon 10. So we're gonna do Shiki Oji here. And Queen Mab and get Bishamon 10. Then we're gonna resummon, and then I'm gonna resummon Shiki Oji. Nikaja for sure. Karukaja for sure. Mana refill.
Are you sure?
And now all I need to do
All
is
right.
go to Compendium, View. I need, where's my boy?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got the marker for that. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Alright.
All right.
So, fuse. Okay, much better. Okay. Yeah, this will do for now. The main thing is that I don't have shit all to do with Kushinada, and I can't figure out. What good. I can't figure out what she's good for fusing into.
All right. Oh. All right.
So, alright, we'll leave that for now, because I can't think of anything else. Okay, so party. Let's call some people up. We're dealing next with force resistant, which means that we need so Skahak will be fine for that. So will Kupulin, and we're gonna pull in Yolungar. Yolungar doesn't have a really high magic stat, but with like Bolt Storm and all the other stuff on hand, both from my character and from Yolungar, we'll kick this dude shit in. It's not that deep. So let's see. Amala Link, we're gonna head over now back to Marunouchi. I'm gonna make another save here in a different slot. We're gonna try to knock out the last two bosses of the shrine, and then we're gonna see about the next part of the Tower Kagutsuchi. So cool. Marunouchi. Okay. We get about 5,000 experience from each of these mini bosses. So let's look at now real quick. Okay, so if I get into a couple more fights, I'm gonna need to switch Magatama back over to. I'm gonna need to switch Magatama back over to Kailash before. I have to switch Magatama back over to Kailash before we get too deep into things. But actually, because I feel like I gotta use the restroom. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna get up, go use the restroom. I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit. Stretch, use the restroom, do all that other stuff. Then when I come back, we'll knock out the next. So, if you need to go use the restroom or do whatever else you need to do, now's a good time for that. I'm going to go do the same. I will be right back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action.
Henshin!
The jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me.
Hey everybody, my name is Sean, but call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games, games make you basically.
Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No.
Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker.
Going too fast is no good.
Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness.
Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit.
Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker.
Yo, not with the deep cut.
My brain is full of eels. Anyway, so fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it. That's not fair. No, it's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet, I'm lying, I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this?
What was the reason?
This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Can somebody clip that?
Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers.
You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God! No! No! I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apis above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord R.N. Jesus. For in our time of need, He has provided. Can I get a blessings to R.N. Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
Okay. Let's get it. Okay, next fight up should be... So technically speaking, you can do these in whatever order you want. I'm just using the order in the guide that I'm looking at because it makes my life easier. Okay. So. Here's what we've got. So basically speaking, we have a pretty flexible setup here. We do want, at this point, with Yolunga in here, really, we can bring in whoever the hell else we want at this point. Basically, the main thing is that I need a way to, and this is the part now that I just have to kind of think about a little bit, right? Because thankfully, between the main character and Yolunga, basically, I'm going to be hilariously stomping all over. I'm going to be stomping all over this next. Weaknesses. Thankfully, it's just a matter of sort of considering. Oh yeah, and then I can literally just throw on I can just throw on a Dama. Oh no, that's not right. That's the wrong one to throw on. I can throw on Gundari. I can basically at this point throw on Gundari and just kind of beat the unholy fuck out of the next person without too much issue. So I'm going to do that now. And now basically the only thing that's left to set up is mostly how else I intend to go forward from here. Because Yolunga is basically like a big anti-magic magnet. In terms of other party members, Shiki Oji should be okay, as should, I think, Bishamonten. I would like to keep leveling Skyhawk up, so I could actually swap in, I could probably swap in. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do, because she won't be able to attack. She's kind of just gonna be there as like a paperweight. But that's fine, because more than anything, I would like her to have the experience. So Bishamonten out, Skyhawk in, and with this particular setup, I should more or less be able to just kind of like kick this man's shit in. So at this point, let's see where we're going next now. Okay, so here's the deal. You want to get up to the blue shrine next? Or back around to there, because that's where our next spot is. So, nah, fuck y'all, we're good. Alright. Alright, I can get into at least one fight, because I do want... Sorry, I do want to boost. Yeah, we do want a leg boost. That's gonna be funny. For this next fight, having a leg boost is going to be fucking hilarious. Basically. This way. We want to go into the blue shrine and work our way around. So we're going to go into the blue shrine here. Because the blue shrine represents Jikoku-ten, who we already beat. We're going to enter the green shrine now. Alright. And we're going to examine this pillar that's coming up right in front of us, basically. Are you attempting to lower this pillar? Let us find out if this battle is an ordeal or divine retribution. Prepare yourself. Yep. Okay, so here's the deal with Komoku-ten. Komoku-ten is basically all force attacks and is weak to, surprise, surprise, electricity. Ooh, nasty. Alright, Dragon Eye. Akukaja. Akunda. So basically, this is... Yeah, basically this is what he's gonna go for. Lowering our stats, and then punching us in the nose. Like our defensive stats in it's kind of like his jam. Right? But now basically what's going to wind up happening is we're just going to like literally throw a bunch of bolt storms at him and like between bolt storms and debilitates Tsukikajas, basically we're going to ruin his shit, and that's the plan. That's pretty much the plan. That's it. That's the plan. Okay. 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 You know? Alright. I thought I had that. I'm not gonna front. I thought I had that. I thought I had that. I was like, okay, I got this. And then I frankly got my shit pushed. And then I promptly got my shit pushed. That's fair. You know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't mind putting Cheeky Oji on just like purely Dekaja duty if I have to. I'll do that. Yeah, that was cute. Alright. Come on, Scott Hawk, you're back up. I have to start throwing the more deliberate debilitates here, because that hurt a lot. Okay. Yeah. We're not doing this bullshit you were doing before, where you basically just kind of like sat down and like shat on our day. We're not doing that. Damn, dude, you just really don't like Scott, do you? Well, I'm out of revival items, so at this point I can't really do anything about that. Alright, that's fine. Okay, yeah. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing now, you bastard. I eat another debilitate. Because now you're just mostly just trying to use focus to get around. Basically, trying to just use focus to get around the fact that like I'm not letting him get. I get it now. You're getting more clever. Yep, get fucked. I sorted you out. Well done. Yeah, fucking beat it, nerd. Okay, cool. Ganesha leveled up and learned Tempest. Medium physical damage to all foes. Oh right, I could have just put in Ganesha also. That would have been even better. I wasn't paying attention. Don't really need Tempest. Dark Pledge. We don't really need that. Situationally useful anyway. Scott Hawk is like a couple of skills off from evolving. Okay, cool. Okay, so at this point now, the last fight that we have to deal with is, so let's see here. So yeah, at this point, now we have to start gearing for anti-fire, basically. So let's look at the party and think about a couple of things. So, party. So, Parvati for sure, right? Because Parvati has the Kunda and also resists fire. So, Parvati will be useful for that. Quetzalcoatl we need for pressing ice weaknesses. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can literally just bring along. I can literally just put Bishamon 10 in and he'll repel fire also. So it's like, yeah. Actually, sure. This is gonna be the hilarious part. Fighting Bishamon 10 with Bishamon 10. It's like, yeah, actually, this is how we're doing this. Get fucked. So, okay, so we're pretty much in good shape. We can literally just go do this now. So, because Quetzalcoatl doesn't nullify fire, but by the same token, it doesn't take extra damage from it. So it can just throw out glacial blasts with ice boost without a care. Our body can kind of just sit as our Dekaja Dekunda bot, our Dekunda bot, and Bishamon 10 can help resist and also do like other stuff in that vein. So all of it now at this point is mostly just, oh, first time playing through? Yes. This is my first time playing the game. I'm following a guide, so I have at least a heads up on a couple of like the really, some of the really nasty stuff, and I'm not playing the version of the game with the content that is in like Nocturne and stuff. It's in the original North American release of Nocturne, so I don't have like the access to the True Demon ending or any of the other fiends or stuff like that. I don't have any of that stuff because I didn't know that I had to get the free DLC first before then. So I was just like, oops. Okay. If you enjoy it, I recommend you try the Insaniacs mod. It's something incredibly good and hard. I think probably the next time I play it, I'll do it with either the Maniacs or Chronicle DLC installed next time, and then depending on how I feel about that. Okay, I may want to just push now to his next level on Kailash. Just so I can advance it, its skill. I think is what I want to do. Because that looks like that is going to be a thing. It looks like basically if I don't skip any fights between now and getting to Bishamonten's shrine, I will probably wind up pushing a level, and it's better to push the level here so I can skip Megiddo, because other demons can learn Megiddo, and I'm not super pressed for Naofumi to learn it, so it's like, don't really need that. No Deadly Fury here. Let's see. Yeah, let me make sure Kailash is on like right now. Yeah, okay, Kailash is on right now. And I'm going to skip Megiddo. I want to go back to the other shot. I think this is the right way. Brain, don't fail me now. Yep. All right, good. So we're gonna force the level here. Oh, are you kidding me? I can get away with one Deadly Fury because now has Endure. So it's like, if I had gotten hit in that situation, I would have lived that next hit. I want more Vitality. I need at least 30. And then Megiddo. Nah, we don't need that. No. We're gonna leave Kailash alone. Because the thing about Kailash, right? Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I went to go look it up after getting cursed. Kailash has the highest probability of curse on reaction of any of the Magatama that curse you. It's like a 75% chance. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood to roll those die, actually. I'm good. I'm super good. I'm great, in fact. Don't need that. Alright, so Fury. Deadly Fury. Like oh, Beidou Xingjun is weak to fire. That's good to know. Alright, cool. So... okay, so for Bishamon 10, if I absolutely, really and truly want to, like, ruin his day, really, I can sit down and put on something that either nulls or drains or resists fire. Honestly, I feel like being a dick, so we're gonna put on Gehenna. And basically this means that if Bishamon 10 tries to hit me with fire attacks, he eats shit, because I'll drain them instead. So pretty much the only demon here that does not have an innate sort of like... the only demon I have here that does not have like an innate ability to sort of deal with what's happening here is Bishamon 10, and that's about it. But Bishamon 10 is literally mostly just here for throwing down Tarukajas, throwing down Dekajas, and helping to be additional fire resistance to just keep stealing turns. That's pretty much the idea here. I was wondering what warrior is strong enough to enter here. Well, it isn't Naoki. So, you are trying to get to the shrine? Then you should already know that you must defeat me. The path shall never be opened. Let us begin, Naoki. So, if you don't remember, we have fought Bishamon 10 once before. He's the only one of these people that we fought already once beforehand. Oh. He's Jaganite. Okay. Wow. Alright, that could have turned out way worse, actually. To be completely honest with you. I do have Yulunga around for... does our Bishamon 10 have that? No. Because that would be silly. I guess I could throw in Yulunga for Bishamon 10 instead. Because, actually, that's what I'm going to do. Because we have Debilitate, and that should let us keep ahead of... oh, but I haven't healed Yulunga very much, have I? Alright. Well, fuck it. We ball. First of all, like, fuck off with that. What the fuck do you mean you dodged it? Okay. 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 Oh, okay. This is fine. Actually, we can deal with this. I know how we can deal with this. This is not impossible to deal with. we can do this. I do not mind playing dirty. So basically, Jaganai gives multiple press turns. And this is why we want demons that can resist fire, because even though like he'll skip around and do stuff like that, on the off chance that he uses prominence or something similar, this gives us room to like and that's fine. Because you're looking, it's like, oh no, it's 2 stats to debilitate. What are we supposed to do? Keep game. This is why Feed's here. Literally for that reason. Alright. Kaja. Kaja. No, I get down. Yeah. Good job, fucker. Thanks. Thanks for the free HP. Okay. Hey everybody. You want to see a funny number? That's a funny number. And so's that. Anyway, yeah, at this point, basically, now this fight, now that I'm like set up properly, at this point, this fight is mostly just, chilling out and beating his ass. Well done. Alright, very good. And Pravati got a level up. Sure. That was quite a superb battle. You truly are the man I recognize as my master. I present this to you as a gift. Hope that you will remain the same man you are now. I got a sapphire. I'll take that. All the pillars have been lowered. And the reason why you would want to do Bishamon 10 last is that you can literally just step over here, step over here, step over here, open this door.
Who doth awaken me from my slumber?
I'll let this person talk because I don't have to talk.
So, thou art the demon who came from afar. I am Taira no Masakado, the guardian of Tokyo for the last 1,000 years. Thou art the demi-fiend, art thou not? The king of chaos, who hath gained the powers of demons despite being human. Demi-fiend. Why hast thou come this far to see me? So, thou hast come for mine assistance. But thy Tokyo is a Tokyo my light cannot reach. I cannot set foot in thy world. Let me ask thee a question. Wilt thou bring peace to Tokyo?
Yes.
Then I shall lend thee my power.
I obtained the Magatama Masakados.
Farewell. Be it a new world, it is still Tokyo. Thou art the new guardian of the land.
So yeah, that's your reward for collecting all of the Magatama and then defeating the 4 Heavenly Kings. You get the Masakados Magatama, which I will note knows every element except for Almighty and is a flat plus 10 to every single stat that you have, except for is like a flat plus 10 to every single stat that you have, except for luck, and will nullify everything that's not Almighty. So, obviously, there are ways that like the final boss like get around this, to be clear. So you should not rely on it as like your you shouldn't rely on it as like your now the final boss can't do piddly shit to me, because, you know, as you might well imagine, like the final boss has ways of getting around this, right? So however, like, it is straight up the best Magatama in the entire game. Like, there is no question about it. It's the best one, period. End of discussion. So, basically, at this point now, like, outside of, like, very specific circumstances, the demi-fiend is basically, I don't have to give a shit. Like, the element that I'm dealing with doesn't matter. None of that matters. Like, I literally do not give a shit. It's like, whatever, right? That said, you still need to, as the player, you still need to, like, account for, you do still need to account for the fact that, like, your opponents have weaknesses to exploit. And it's not enough for you to obviously just be able to, like, run up and just, like, solo the rest of the game necessarily. But basically, Masakados as a Magatama just makes you really and truly don't have to worry about very much anymore once you have it. There are still specific things that will absolutely ruin your fucking day, but okay. So, taking a look here. I don't think I want to try to push for the next boss fight, because the next boss fight is a lot more involved in terms of, like, what I have to pay attention to in order to make sure that it goes off without a hitch. So we may cut stream a little early, but only because, like, yeah, I am not trying to put myself in a position where it's like, right, I'm like, I think I can take the last boss, and then it's the next boss I need to fight, and it's like, nope, I get cream. But yeah, like, basically that side quest to get the Masakados Magatama is basically like the last major side quest in this version. So yeah, despite the fact that I forgot to summon literally anybody else, it's fine. But yeah, basically at this point, like, again, this is not enough for you to, like, solo the game by, like, a long shot. You shouldn't try it, because Nocturne will still absolutely kick your teeth in if you try that kind of shit. But we are at the position now where I can basically, I don't have to worry about the demi-fiend at this particular point, aside from, like, oh god, I'm getting hit by almighty spells. It's literally the only thing I have to really worry about at this point. And as far as Masakados' skills are concerned, literally I can just learn all of them. I can learn or skip all of them by leveling up with Masakados on. But, like, I have a couple other skills that I want to pick up anyway, so there's no real benefit to doing that. Not right now. So that said, for Magatama planning. Okay, so Tetrakarn is going to pop up at level 78. I think I'm not going to get Gaia Rage, because I was thinking really hard about it. I was thinking really hard about it and whether or not I wanted Gaia Rage, but Deadly Fury is pretty good, honestly. It's doing really well in the overall, and I think that that's okay. So in a general sense, my main line of thought is that I think I definitely want Frykugel to replace Spiral Viper. but that's not for a little while yet. And basically, as far as like the next boss fight is concerned, I'm in for some shenanigans, basically. Is the simplest way to put it. Which is why I don't want to start it yet. So the good thing is that as far as like the things I actually need, I do have my bases covered more or less well enough with the stuff that I need. I have my bases more or less covered with the stuff that I need that I could probably do the next boss fight without too much trouble, thankfully.
Hello there. Hmm? Oh? That okay with you? Hmm? Oh? That okay with you? Hmm? Heyo! A present for... Got it.
Alright, so at this point, basically, I can kind of spend my time focusing on getting party members sort of like sorted out and up to snuff. Fuck! It's not who I meant to give that to. I meant to give that to Skahawk. Alright. Then I guess I'm going to where the Demi-Fiend was born, or I'm just gonna grind out stuff here. Because, like, the main thing is that here's the main thing, right? I don't really want to try to go jump up to the next boss. Either of them that we could go do right now, because, let me ask you. Why do you use your life for someone other than yourself? Something more important in your own life? Yes, there is. So that is your level. Yeah, so at this point, literally, like, again, in random battles, the shit doesn't matter. Like, as far as the Demi-Fiend is concerned. Like, I can kind of just, like, the Demi-Fiend is now basically just like an immortal wall, and I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, I guess since I botched that, I might as well just go to where the Demi-Fiend was born and go grind out a couple more grimoires, I guess. Or I could call Shino. It's one of those three. But yeah, basically at this point, like, at least as far as the base version of Nocturne is concerned, I've done everything that I need. Let me check these enemies real quick, because I almost hit Deadly Fury on reflex, and if one or both of these reflex physical, I'm in the shit. So let's see. Asiel, weak to nothing. Okay, right. Asio isn't weak to anything. And, Abaddon. Okay, so then this should be fine to just, like, I should be able to throw Deadly Fury and it should be fine. Yeah, doesn't even matter if you retaliate. Like the shit, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work. So yeah, basically at this point, like, again, almighty spells are basically the only thing that will actually hurt the demi fiend at this point. Nothing else will. Oh hey, is that a mock? That's a mock that I see right there. That's a familiar face. Guess what this means? Oh wait, I'm being silly. I should. Oh, wrong. Ah. Yeah, I guess I should figure out something to do with Quetzalcoatl. Because, like, alright. Yeah, I should do something with Quetzalcoatl at this point. I should figure out somewhere to go fuse it. That's a jump shop. Not what I need.
Hello there. Got it.
I should figure out something to do with Quetzalcoatl, because, like...
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Ooh. That's promising. Because Zeodyne, Zondyne, Bufudyne, that's 3 elements right there. And I can stack at least Ice Makakaja and Ice Boot? That's tasty, I think. Yeah, and Ice Boost is already one of the skills that she was already going to learn. Ice Boost, mana refill. Hang on. Let me see what the Chocos is gonna pick up skills wise. Cause that is yeah, Zeodyne, Zondyne, Bufudyne. Elect Boost, Force Boost, Ice Boost, Mana Surge, and Megidola. And I don't think that's it's not the that's not the strongest Megiddo spell. Because let me think. Ziodan, Zandyne, Bufudine. Ziodan, Zandyne, Bufudine. Ice Boost, Mana Refill, Elect Boost. Yeah, let me look at this very carefully. Because ideally it would be all three boost skills. Where are you? I was just looking at you, the show post. Okay. I don't really need Mana Surge. I can skip that because it's like Ziodyne, Zondyne, Bufudine, Elect Boost, Force Boost, Ice Boost, Mana Refill, and Megidola. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. I'm okay with this. This has turned out to be actually incredibly useful at the best possible time. My dog is whining for a walk. Oh, all right. Later, Stubby. Even though I know that he probably left by now. Oh, this is nasty. This is nasty. No, I don't need Ice Chain. Hell no. Yeah, so at this point, Ice Boost, because that'll save us the trouble of getting that at some point. Don't really need Glacial Blast. Like, I don't have somebody that's really good for like a lot of like strong single target stuff, so this is fine. And then Mana Refill, keep her topped up. Yeah, this will do. Oh, I have to choose a bunch to inherit. Okay, that's fine. So, do Ice Boost, Makakaja, Mana Refill, and Glacial Blast. Yeah, because Bishop on 10 wasn't doing that much, really. I do need somebody that has Fog Breath again, but I can figure out something with that in a minute. Because I should have at least a version of Quetzalcoatl that has it. So let me.
All right.
But just to be safe, let's.
Are you sure?
Let's register up.
Oh.
Because I do have Debilitate, but Debilitate is also expensive. So, having somebody with a Fog Breath as a backup is still useful, I think. But for right now, let's.
Oh, all right.
So, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl and Bisham Mountain together should make Tropos. And we want Ice Boost. Mana Refill, Makakaja, and Glacial Blast. And for right now, that.
Are you sure?
I'm a Tropos of the Temple Clan. You'd better take good care of me. I mean, I plan on it because given that you have absurd amounts of like Lamau
Welcome
power,
to the Cathedral of
and
Shadows.
you basically just single-handedly filled. You literally just single-handedly filled a need that I didn't know I had. Okay, what does Beto should even fuse into? Because I need to do something. I need to do something with Kushina. Because Kushinada is literally just sitting here eating up space. Decarabia. Decarabia learns Megiddo. Hellgaze, Eternal Best, Choffery. Yeah. Beidou Xingjun. Hmm. I may just have to let her go in order to just free up space. Because Kushina is not doing much of nothing at this point.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, this is good enough. I'm gonna drop a save, and then we should be out and along. Because at this point, now that I've got the Masakado's Magatama. Again, it's not like I have now immediately won and I don't have to worry about anything ever. But like the number of things that now pose a significant threat to the main character are low. Alrighty. So yeah, I think we should be good at this point now. Yeah, we just saved at Tower of Kagutsuchi. We just saved at Tower of Kagutsuchi. Okay. I'm gonna do it again just to be safe. Alright, y'all. This is pretty much us though. Next time on Nocturne, at this point we have no other side quest stuff to do. Not really. So next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time is the next Nocturne stream and probably the last one. The plan is basically to run through the next two reason bosses and knock down whoever else we need to knock down and keep making our way up the tower. Maybe if we're lucky, we will see we'll obtain Freikugel. Yeah, it's about I started a little later than usual anyway, but I don't want to push too far. 9 o'clock Eastern Time is usually my stopping time on Sunday. I don't trust that I'll be able to get through the next boss. Well, now that I have a Tropos, actually, I'm pretty sure that like the next boss I intend to do is going to be ridiculously easy as long as I make sure that I like have. I should go look through my that I lose people who have buffs. I think I might have lost some buffers. I have Subukaja here. Well, for right now, she's got Makakaja. That's good enough. I just need to make sure that somebody else picks up Makakaja at some point. Rakukaja's here. Okay. We still got Shikioji for that. So we're not in too bad of a spot. So all things considered, we're good on that front. But yeah, really nice spending the morning with you. Hope things are getting to a chill meet space, staying both happy and safe. I'm here. I'm all right. In the overall, I'm doing okay. There's some things in which I could admittedly use a break, but I'm all right. I can't complain. I'm at least okay for right now. So there's that at least. So, here's the deal. As far as like stream schedule stuff. But thank you, Risu, for saying so. I appreciate it. So, stream schedule stuff. This upcoming Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, more game dev. This upcoming Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Fighting Friday stuff again. I'm thinking it might be KOF, or I may dust off like Under Night 2 or something. Or, wait. I'm full of shit. Actually. Depending on whether or not the time frames line up, I'm being silly, I could do this instead. If the time frames line up for it, I believe by the time we have Fighting Friday on Friday, the City of the Wolves open beta should be out. So, nuts to all of what I just said for Friday. All being equal, City of the Wolves is what we're playing on Friday. Open beta tested on Friday. We'll try it out. Or it should be running by the time Friday comes around. We'll try it out on stream, figure out some cool stuff, and rock from there. Next Sunday, like I was saying before, is our next stream for SMT Nocturne. I will try. I think, especially now that like by sheer fucking accident, I was able to fuse in a Chopos. This more or less handles the main concern that I had about the next Reason boss battle. We don't have to worry about that now. 3/4 of what we need for the next Reason boss battle is covered. I don't give a shit. It's fine now. We don't have to worry about jack shit at this point, as far as that's concerned. We're good on that front. We're pretty much set. I am officially not fucking worried about it anymore. But I want to give that fight the time that it needs, especially if things get like ugly. So, thank y'all for coming by. I'm gonna drop off the stuff. Links. That's my Wolf's Call. It's a good Wolf's Call. I like it. I do game analysis and design articles over at my NeoCities blog, which has an RSS feed that you can follow. Stream VODs are going to be up on my YouTube. Ko-Fi, you can support me in the stream without giving money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos. Throne has all my social media links on it. No, that's a lie. That's my card. My card has my social media links on it. My Throne is for sending anonymous gifts in, whether you choose to buy them outright or you're like, hey, I just want to throw in a hand and contribute. Either or is fine. That's back. I had that backwards because I'm silly. Munity is the indie game dev studio that I helped co-found. You can check us out at munity.games. That's community without the C-O-M. Munity.games. And check us out over there. Our Patreon is also under the same name. You can join at either the free tier or the paid tier, and that gives you access to our Discord where we hang out, we talk about stuff. And then Pay What You Want prototype for our first game, Shoot Lancer. Well, it's a demo at this point, is up on our itch page. And last but not least, if you don't mind making a Roblox account that you literally don't have to use for anything ever, if you do not care about that, then you can do that and join us over on Guild, which is basically a lot like Discord, except that there are features that there are features that you don't have to like have nitro or things like that. It's very useful. Alright. That's pretty much all I've got. The person we're gonna go visit. Wow, words are hard. Okay, let me see. My brain had a hard stop for a second because I couldn't remember what I was doing. I was going to Twitch to go see who we can go bother. You know what? 'Cause I think they came by at least one time, and I feel like it is appropriate to go stop by and go do this. We're gonna go hang out with it's LJ. Currently, it looks like they're over there doing some software and game development stuff. Grinding it out in Unity 3D, which I respect. I don't use Unity anymore, but I get why sometimes, like, if you're stuck on it, you're stuck on it, maybe. But, like, anyway, that's not. We're gonna go hang out with it's LJ while that game development stuff goes going on. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Here we go. So when we raid over there, here's our raid message. SJ says raids. Let them know who sent you. Throw in your favorite emotes. They don't have to be my emotes. Do whatever you do. Thank y'all for coming by again. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Please wear a mask. Super duper wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Be eccentric. Not to be against racist, sexists, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. Be reminded. Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are reproductive rights. Palestine, Sudan, the Congo. We Catalonia must all be. None of us are free. Look out for each other. Do what you can locally. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes up. Keep your ears open. Do what you can. And sometimes doing what you can just means that it doesn't always have to be money. It can just be time that you spend doing something if you can, reaching out to people, checking out people. Whatever you can to support them is enough. And that's sometimes all you need. So, appreciate y'all hanging out. I'll see you whenever I see you. Take care. Deuces.